on the market and which ones are good. Talking about the headsets here, and we are going into the GSTL All-Star match once again with a Protoss player, this time to the top of the map here on Polar Night, actually.
Soul Deer.
And starting to the bottom of the map, we currently see the Terran player.
Acer MMA.
He says he's sorry for being late. Because that's what I got. So, well, this is our final match. And again, we talked about it a little bit before. What about for you? Because he said to the people in the studio, he was like, what about me? Oh, that's actually really funny.
I did not think that Deer had it in him.
But we talked about how it matters a lot for Deer more than MMA in some ways, because it's like, who's going to be the first red to lose?
The best thing is actually that MMA doesn't even answer. Did he answer?
No, he did not.
He completely ignored him, right?
Unless he did answer and it was so short that it might have been covered up, because I can't see.
Yeah, it might have been covered up. I think he probably answered. I feel that he actually typed something, and okay, there he goes. But yeah, that would have been like quite funny. He apologized to everyone in the studio. He goes like, "Yeah, what about me? Like I had to wait as well," and he just doesn't care.
I can't. It's all cut off, but
we can't read what's going on there. But apparently they're having a blast.
I think he said hello to everybody at the end. But anyways,
if I was Dio, I would actually tell him like, dude, listen.
I said something about the. He said, "Oh, come to watch the finals at Axe Hall," obviously, and MMA blanked it out so you couldn't see it in the chat.
All right, there they go. Actually, getting the
GSTL finals are on Axe Hall, by the way, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
And you can come and watch them if you're in Seoul. Definitely watch the stream. Otherwise, so thank you for the advertisement, Dear. I really appreciate that. I'm sure there's no personal interest in it for you, no matter what anybody thinks. So, quick Reaper here for scouting. And MMA is actually playing a straight-up game. He's not actually doing anything too crazy right off the bat. We could see something weird like battle cruisers later, but I mean, why not do something crazy?
You know, if they would have put up Dia against the Zerg play, we would have seen some very crazy strategy out of Dia. But of course, he probably demanded that he's not going up against the Zerg.
Probably so.
Dude, like, I still remember that I casted an online tournament that was like more than a year ago. And Polt and MMA faced sorry, not Polt and MMA, Polt and Marine King faced each other in the finals. And they also played like a few days later in I think it was back then Codes. So they suddenly started to just proxy Rex the hell out of each other. They went for the most ridiculous builds in all of the games. And it was just a base rate right from the start. No game lasted longer than like 7 or 8 minutes. It was insane. Proxy Marauder versus Marauder. One went for Reaper, the Marines. And then they were like, yeah, sorry guys, but like, we definitely don't want to show our builds. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We are having a blast here. Those games are ridiculous.
Yeah. By the way, about ridiculous builds, this map is unique in that there's a low ground area behind the natural where you can do things. So we could see something like that.
Stargate coming in, so might see an Oracle.
Yeah, most likely. But usually you see that proxied, so...
Yeah, true.
Not in the obvious proxy location like we saw last time with, which player was that? Stork, right, yeah. But,
that was one of the funniest games ever.
Definitely so. Like Yoda will remember it forever.
Proxying the Stargate in plain sight, telegraphing to your opponent exactly what you do, and then, yeah, the Terran messing it up. And... But... No, that's can't survive. That is impossible. Yeah.
And actually, if he tries to save it, he might lose a little bit more than he wants to here on that mothership core.
Yeah, the Oracle is actually coming into play right now. I think the only reason why he didn't proxy it is because he wants to utilize it later on as well, and not only just go for the proxied Oracle and try to do the damage with this one.
Yeah. And, with the Marines in the middle of the map, it actually could do a lot.
Yeah, true. Like, the Marines are just hugging that Zalnaga Watchtower.
He's going to see it, though.
Yeah.
Ouch. Well.
Ooh. He doesn't see... I mean, he sees the Stargate now, so the Marines should head back pretty soon. Yeah, already on the way. But he did definitely not see that. Another probe goes down. Well done here. A nice micro that we had from MMA.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. A little scout there. MMA just... I like how he's been playing this one. Never overextending his Reaper. Even the deny at the Nexus, we didn't talk about it too much, but you know, he kept his SCV there for such a long time to make sure that the Nexus was denied, then sent the Reaper to even further deny it. And, you know, even though he knows about it, knowing is only half the battle, so he has to be careful. He does micro extremely well, already has his Marines in position.
Yeah, and you know, with the 2 oracles that he has, we've seen this a couple of times, that you can really just start to deny or to go for 2 mineral lines, and he's even getting another one. So
he's actually just going to attack Keller.
Yeah, he might just attack with it and go through. We've seen MC do that for the first time against MVP back in the second season against in WTS Europe.
He's like, Void Rays do less damage to the Marines than they do in the old game. I guess I'll just use oracles instead. They're really fast. And once the Marauder is gone, things are going to get out of hand pretty quick.
Oh my god, he's doing the damage here. One of them already down, but the Marines are in trouble, and he's taking a lot of them already out. Another Oracle is gone, but suddenly the Marines also evaporated, and here comes the Mothership Core. Everything is completely exposed.
Forward pylon and a few gateways already queued up. He's going to be done with them pretty soon. He's going to have so much warping potential here.
Deer wants to go home.
Deer wants to go home. He's got to go practice. And
wow.
Bam.
That was definitely, I mean, this was brutal. Goes into the main base, drops the Nexus!
Nexus in the main.
Team Red wins again.
Team Red, OP. Team Red, too strong.
7-0.
And, I mean, he just walks away. He's trying to be polite. He's making another Oracle and a...
Yeah. They're a little bit trash talking here, and that's it. I mean, we have the Medivacs now in the game, so MMA is holding on, but you can really see that, I mean, he could have already ended that if he would have wanted to.
Oh, and
Triple Oracle is in the house, and there's the GG.
Wow, what a crushing defeat. 7-0. 7-0 Team Red. And